Hi guys, it's Stephanie. It is Thursday. Yes, it is. It's Thursday the 30th. So, what happened last night? If I told you, you probably wouldn't believe me. So anyways, last night, at my part-time job, everything went well. Everything went well. I got to work. I had dinner at my part-time job because the chefs prepare our meals for us, so we don't have to bring lunch. It was a very nice night. I wasn't overwhelmed with work. However, you're not going to believe what happened after I left my part-time job. So, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and to those people just visiting my channel. If you enjoyed listening to my simple life and my little quirks, then please consider on subscribing to my channel. We'll be right back with more. So, last night, like I was saying, everything was working out just fine. I wasn't overwhelmed by anything when I was working. It was an easy night. We actually finished a little earlier, but I kind of milked it a little bit. So, you're probably wondering, what the hell happened? Let us know. So, every time I have supper at my part-time job, we're allowed to bring some food home, right? So we have special containers to put our food in to take with us. They're just the big styrofoam containers with the snaps in the front, you know. So I had 3 containers. One container had 3 slices of pie, okay? The other one, I had a little bit of rice, some sauteed chicken with some veggies, and the last one was full of pasta shrimp salad with egg noodles, all right, and olives, green and black olives. It was delicious. So I'm driving home with all this food stacked up in my passenger seat, right? And I wasn't paying attention. As I'm driving over the bridge, okay, I slammed on the brake, and the container with the shrimp salad and pasta went flying all over my dashboard, all over my floor. I was livid. I was livid because that's just like me. I am a clumsy person, okay? I'm so clumsy because I was saying to myself, when I was packing that food, I said, holy moly, I have all this food I'm taking home. I don't have to cook or make anything to eat the next couple of days. No. When I slammed on that brake and the food went sliding forward and crashed to the floor, I was disgusted. I had to pull over into a supermarket parking lot that had the trash bins outside to clean my floor. I was pissed. I'm so embarrassed, I'm not going to tell any of my coworkers about this. Yeah, so that's what happened. So today, I'm just leaving my full-time job right now, and I'm going home, and I'm having to listen to associates complain about their hours being cut. I'm like, God, you know, if it bothers you, then find a part-time job. Find a part-time job. That's the good thing about working a part-time job. If you get your hours cut from your full-time, your part-time makes up that difference. You never know what's going to happen to your full-time job. Having a little backup is nice, especially a part-time job that has the potential to being a full-time. Oh yeah. Business is undoubtedly slow. Undoubtedly slow. I saw my manager on the sales floor, and I went up to him. I said, I think I'm going to start a small little business. He's like, yeah, what's it going to be? I said, it's going to be just on the weekend. And he says, what are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to do weddings and funerals on the weekend. And he laughed and he said, yeah, well, it's so slow in here, it feels like a funeral. That wasn't good. But it was very slow in there. It did feel like a funeral. But that was just a joke. I was just kidding with him. I'm not going to do no weddings and no funerals. I don't like funerals. So, I have tomorrow off from my full-time job. Yes, I do. I'm going to sleep in until about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And I might go out and get a little breakfast. I've been skipping my breakfast all week long. All week long, I have been skipping my breakfast. Okay? I've been eating very, very little. So by the time I get to my part-time job, I have a nice meal. A nice meal. Last night, like I said, I had chicken, had some rice, I had some veggies, and I had some pasta and shrimp salad. And then for dessert, I had rhubarb pie. I got some rhubarb pie home now, which, by the way, I'm gonna have with a slice of hamburger and a rhubarb pie. That's my meal when I go home. So, yeah. So tomorrow, I have off my full-time, but tonight, I'd like to possibly check my battery level on my drones to see if they need charging, because I might take them out tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Those batteries have to be charged and they have to be uncharged, but I let them deplete themselves. So, because you don't know how much you're going to uncharge it, and it could be not healthy for the battery. So, I let them uncharge on its own. When it gets to a certain level, I'll charge it back up, because it's not good to let them sit there and totally discharge themselves, because if that happens, they'll be dead. You won't be able to charge them up anymore. Yep. So, I had a job offer yesterday. It was to work from home, but because of personal circumstances, of which I'm not going to discuss, I turned it down. The job offer was to sell life insurance from home. Now, they provide me with a calling list, and you get the picture. I do my phone calls and try to sell life insurance over the phone. I turned it down because of a personal circumstance which I can't discuss with you guys. If you guys know what it is, please don't write it down, because it's a personal matter. No, I didn't get charged for insurance fraud. I don't do insurance fraud. It's not my cup of tea doing sales from home. I'll do customer service from home, but nothing else. So I don't have any solid plan for tomorrow, except tonight, I'd like to get a good night's sleep. Okay? To get a good night's sleep, because I do have to work tomorrow night at the yacht club. Yep. There's a lot of people I work with that work part-time. One of the girls was just talking to me a little while ago, and she's like, well, I gotta go home and I gotta take a nap because I gotta be at my other job. And she used to do that job 30 hours a week plus where she is right now with me, about 70 hours a week. That's a lot. That's a lot of hours. I used to do that while working with the home improvement full-time, and then at a supermarket for an additional 36 hours. Almost 80 hours a week. That's way too much. Way too much. Way too much. I'll never do that again. I wasn't any richer. So anyways, as I'm walking to my car today, my brother texts me. He texts me to tell me happy 4th of July, and to also give me my parents' new phone number that they have in Europe, because that's where they are right now. They're in Europe. That's where they go part of the season. So you know the situation with my parents. I'm keeping the connection as minimum as I can. I'm trying to be respectful, but I refuse to be disrespected. So that's that. I'll try to go to bed early tonight, but if I can't sleep, then I might want to go out to the store and pick up some used DVDs. That's what I do. So I have about 200 used DVDs at home, and I enjoy watching a good movie when I'm not busy doing anything else. As you know, I don't go out at night until 10, 11, 12 o'clock. I don't do that. The world is too crazy to be venturing out to bars or clubs till 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. There's no way. After dark is when the most problems happen, especially with trans people. I'm not going to take that chance. I outgrown that a long time ago. The way this country is with violence, you think I'm going to be out roaming the streets or partying or dancing or clubbing? I don't club. I'm 57-year-old. What business do I have going out clubbing with younger people in their 20s and 30s and be looked at funny? And people telling me, you are so brave. That's what happened when I went to go catch the Super Bowl at a cafe bar in downtown. I was sitting near this couple, and the woman leans over and she says to me, "Good for you. You're brave." You know what she means, right? She knows that I'm transgender, so she thinks she's being a good Samaritan or a good citizen by reaching over, leaning over and saying, "Good for you. You have to be who you have to be." I didn't ask for that. When that happens, it makes me feel lesser than a freaking woman. Should I lean over to her and say, "I'm proud of you for being who you are"? No. I don't say that to anybody. Do I go up to a black person and say, "Good for you. You have the courage to go out because we live in a racist society"? No, I don't say that. Why don't I say that? Because I realize that we're just human. We're all human beings. Do we need to be reminded that we're human? No. Okay? We don't need to be reminded that we're human beings. All right? And what's the big deal? I don't even understand why some guys gawk at women. Why do they gawk at women? All right, baby. All right. Nice ass. Why? I very seldom stare at people. It's just another human walking by me. And the one thing that I don't do is this. I don't gawk at women. Because I am a woman, I don't gawk at women. I don't like to be gawked. I've been stared at. I don't know whether they're staring at me because they think I'm hot, because I'm pretty, or because I'm just weird looking. I don't freaking know. But we're all human, okay? Should I feel offended if I'm checking out another woman? I might think to myself, "Hey, she's pretty." I've done that, okay? I happen to work with some very attractive women on my part-time job, but I don't gawk at them. I can't make rude remarks to another woman. I might, in my mind, subconsciously say, "She's very pretty. She's very pleasant. She carries herself well." That's the extent of my thinking. So anyways, guys, I'm home and I'm feeling good vibes today. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get something to eat, take a little nap. And when I wake up, I got some house errands I got to do. and then I'll see if I can go to bed a little earlier and wake up a little earlier so I can enjoy my day, and we'll see how that goes. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.